Welcome to Science, Health and Healing Library of Ali Academy. I'm Dr. Majid Ali. The subject of this article is persistent anemia. The term anemia means deficiency of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a protein contained in red blood cells which carries oxygen from the lungs to the tissues. Normal value for women should be between 14 and 15 grams of hemoglobin per deciliter. For men, it is usually high. I'll read you this letter from one of the viewers and then I'll offer some comments. Dear Dr. Ali, I have a question. I've been suffering for quite some time with anemia. I was making great progress and getting my energy back quickly when I was taking iron with vitamin B12 injections. I can't seem to keep energy levels consistent now. My question is, what is the best meat source for iron and vitamin B12? I was using beef and calf liver, but one of my doctors think this is too toxic of a meat source. I don't eat a lot of meat, but I know that I need some if I'm going to get on the right track. Signed, Leslie Ann, last name withheld. First, thank you for sending me this letter. These subjects really, truly allow me to enhance the value of this encyclopedia for people all over the world. The two tests that are absolutely must before I can say anything about a case of anemia is number one, ferritin, F-E-R-R-I-T-I-N. There's a separate program on ferritin on this. The other is protein electrophoresis test to see if a person has thalassemia or sickle cell or some of the unusual hemoglobinopathy, which means that they have genetic variations of hemoglobins which cause anemia. Now those two tests will help you define this. Now the question of vitamin B12 and iron. I think one of the best sources of iron in my practice is a formulation of herbs which comes out of Europe. My self-imposed standards will not allow me to mention any brand on this Science, Health and Healing encyclopedia, so I can't do that. But I'll give you a tip. If you go to health food stores or call two or three of them and ask them, is there a particular formulation which comes out of Europe which is especially good for iron and it is made up of various herbs? And nearly always it doesn't cause any binding. As far as vitamin B12 is concerned, I think what you're doing is simple. If I were taking care of you, which I'm not, I would give you 10,000 micrograms of vitamin B12 once a week for 3 weeks, and that really is the end of that. Now, and the advice that the liver is not a very good source of building up vitamin B12 and iron, I agree with that. Liver is the scavenger organ. Liver is the primary detox organ of the body. We live highly polluted lives. So the liver is going to be loaded with chemicals. And I personally agree with that doctor that this would not be my preference. You can get as much iron as you need from vegetables, and I mentioned some herbs. But please do get a ferritin test done, F-E-R-R-I-T-I-N. If you don't have any liver disease, ferritin is the gold standard for measuring the body's iron stores. If your body's iron stores are actually higher than normal, putting more iron makes absolutely no sense. You may have to do a bowel detox, liver detox. You may want to use a multivitamin therapy and a little bit of a chelation program and liver detox. And if you go to my website, Wiki Medical, I have given you specific information what my recommendation for gentle daily bowel and liver detox is, which is Dr. Ali's breakfast. If you have more than 15 pounds in your optimal weight, please have an insulin test done. The probability is that you have excess insulin. That will add to the problem of fatigue. And then, of course, whenever somebody is tired, before I jump and blame anemia for that, I would like to look at the thyroid and the adrenal gland function. Hormones are necessary for health. Basically, what I have given you is the integrative view of improving your health. So, Leslie Ann, thanks for sending me this letter. I hope that through you, a lot of other people worldwide will look at this segment and will get some benefit and some guidelines. And I wish you well, good health for a long life, long productive life. Please forward this YouTube segment to your email, Facebook, or Twitter contacts and support our vision to provide authentic information untainted by corporate deceptions to people all over the world. Until we meet again, may you be gracious, graceful, and generous in your spirit. Thank you.